Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so daily chart, and a lot of last week was about this churn, trying to determine, was the green band here is your daily mid-band, your 20-day simple moving average, whether this was going to be resistance, and it tried to be for 4 days, or whether the bulls, like so many times before, are going to win this battle and convert it and follow through. They've won the area. They've converted it. They're in the process of following through. So for me, a really natural area to look for this week is 2,800. It is what it is. If the bears are going to create double bottom here, if they're going to create two tests of the 20-day simple moving average, which is much closer to the low, and the 20-day exponential, then give up the 100-day, the 9-day, the 50-day, and now the daily mid-band, there's no reason to think that in this environment we're not going to continue to progress to the upside. And continuing to progress to the upside means the area of around 2,800. And then we start to get into areas that potentially failed. Back here on the 2nd of February, you had that move to 1831 that was rejected, and that really got the ball rolling on the big volatility down move. So 2,800, 2,831, things like that. I'll be interested to see today how much volatility there is after we open. There was some nice volatility in the overnight. We went down to 42. We traded up as high, around 61. So, the market is moving, which is great from a trading perspective. Now, here on the hourly, you've got the new weekly pivot down 27.2608. Now, we engaged the weekly pivot the vast majority of last week. You had your lower low here, higher low. These were all those touches of the daily mid-band, and finally it broke through and converted, and you're seeing the follow through to the upside. So as we zoom out, you can kind of start to see, here's price. You can see where we came from. There's your double bottom, higher low, and this whole weekly pivot down here at 27.97 is a pretty natural destination for me this week. Now, the bears could surprise us all, right? They could. It's been a two-sided market. If the bears are going to do that, then the first thing they've got to do for me is convert the hourly mid-band. That's coming in around 27.50. Until they can do that, anything that happens up here above this blue line is really noise. If they can break that line, convert that line, they're going to have to make a serious run at the weekly pivot. And if anybody is going to truly take the bears seriously for more than a trade, then we're going to have to be trading below the weekly pivot, with the weekly pivot acting as resistance if they want to get that done. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. We'll do some midday updates, some wrap-up stuff over on Twitter and Instagram. I will talk to you then. Trade them well. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.